I've got so many things going wrong this morning, I don't even want to try anymore. I'm just having one of those days, man. We all have them. All right, there it is. Hello, sunshine. Good to see you. We got sound, we got video. I am a few minutes. Oh, I got to bring that over. Sorry. I am a little late getting started, and it has nothing to do with the new lighting situation. I just OBS did not want to cooperate, so I fired it up many times, and eventually it has taken, it is there. Let's go a little bit more of me. All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Supplemental. I'm T-Bone, the co-host of the Lunsby Show with T-Bone and Chick Brew. And every Sunday morning we come to you with a little live entertainment to start your Sunday off right. Sunday technically being the beginning of the week, to start your week off right. Unfortunately, we're stuck with this camera angle because I couldn't bring my phone down to get that camera angle to work. So, trying to send 200 best I can do. Okay, you don't have to send anything. I do this for free. So, thank you. All right, what do we do on the supplemental? I'll tell you what we do. We do three things, of which I am prepared to do two. We do your national days of the week. We do the ear pod popping out repeatedly thing. That's new. We do some kind of community service note, and we do your God, it is so frustrating. And we do a little trivia in the form. We do a little history in the form of trivia. I can't tell you how angry I am because of these things. Now, we don't say bad words, but I know them. I know bad words, and I can tell you, I want to use them. That's for sure, but I won't. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off with this week in, no. Let's start off with your national days of the week, starting with the 3rd of March. It is National Anthem Day. Now, hello, Zeus. Hi. Yes. I enjoy the national anthem, written by Francis Scott Key. I have sung the national anthem at events. I have not, nor have I ever, tried to change it up to meet my own personal flair. And I don't recommend anyone else do it. Whitney did it. She done did it. No one else can top it. The national anthem. Just sing the song. I don't need I don't need to put my money on whether you can make the song last longer than 1:45. That shouldn't even be an option. That shouldn't be a bet. And the last Super Bowl, it was bad. It was bad. On the 3rd of March, for some unknown reason, it's National Anthem Day. On the 4th of March, and I do this specifically for my friend who I only know as Safety Michelle, it's National Safety Day. So on National Safety Day, what can you do to be safe? I recommend wearing eye protection no matter where you work. If you sit at a desk all day, put some eye pro on. And if you sit at a desk all day, put on a high visibility jacket. I don't know what they call them in America. The reflective vest. Yes, put on a reflective vest. Wear your eye pro. Put in some hearing protection. On National Safety Day, that is Tuesday, the 4th of March. On the 5th of March, this is a long one. National, because they changed it up, the National Disassociative, I forgot the full name of it, Disassociative Personality Disorder Day. They made a day for the crazy people. Okay, so I recently got screwed over by Big Pancake. Big Pancake went ahead and made a National Pancake Day twice a year. So for a listener appreciation thing, I bring everybody out for National Pancake Day, not realizing Big Pancake had stuck it to me that I was doing this twice a year instead of once a year. But when you have a dissociative personality disorder, maybe you should have many, many days throughout the year, one to celebrate all of the different personalities. What did it used to be called? What did dissociative personality disorder used to be called? When you thought you had a whole bunch of people in your head? Yes, the bills do make me want to shout. Um, Schizophrenia. That's the name we remember from the days of yore. Now it's dissociative personality disorder. BSC. I also like Mr. Taney's name on it. On the 6th of March, it's National Simplify Your Life Day. Last week we celebrated Inconvenience Yourself Day. This week we go with Simplify Your Life. And how can you simplify your life? What are the things that you can do to make your life more simple? I say divorce. Yeah, it does, but it's only temporary. Because, yeah, I'm just kidding, okay? I'm just kidding. Murdering your spouse is how you simplify your life. Stop. I'm not encouraging any of that. I'm not encouraging murdering your spouse or divorce. The 7th of March is National, I would just say, I guess that's why they call it the blues. Time on my hands. Yeah, little Elton John reference there. There's a lot of things on the 7th of March that have to do with blue, like Wear a Blue Dress Day and National Blue Denim Day, and just I don't know why. I don't know why the 7th of March is a blue day. But hey, who are we to judge? Let's play along and wear something blue on the 7th of March for National Multiple Blue Things Day. On the 8th, Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. That's split personality. That was another thing that they did call it, yes. On the 8th of March is National Be Nasty Day. Now, many of you don't need a day on the calendar to be nasty, because you just nasty. Okay? I know I saw that recently at the adult arcade. It was like the first of the month nasty day. There was a whole bunch of people that smelled like marijuana and had a fake eyelashes and lots of makeup. And they was just nasty. They was being nasty, but they were doing it several days short because it is the 8th of March that's National Be Nasty Day. Cut off the dead weight. I agree. And finally, next Saturday is National. Now check this out. National Dude Who America is Named After Day. Huh? Huh? Do you know who America is named after? Was he a great explorer? Nay. He was not, but he was a great map maker. And when he made the map of the newfound land, he tagged himself in it, Americus Vespucci, who wrote the new country. There you go, Mr. Taney. They wrote the new country as America because of his name. The North America, the South America, the Central Americas, all because of Amerigo. And so is the Gulf of America. The Gulf of Vespucci is what they should have named it to put all of the other people by the side. That has been your National Days of the Week. Thanks for playing along. I just realized that's not working. It is working. All right, so there we go. National Days of the Week. I do not have any community or comedy service supplemental notes to add in because I was too busy messing with OBS. And I didn't even get to put my new light in. I got a new light still in the wrapping. I haven't put that up yet, but it's an overhead light. Oh, shoot. Look at Mr. Stout has joined us. Hello, my friend. Good to see you. Now we go into our trivia. National Historical Events Trivia thingy. Oh, you can't see that. Let me put that over there and go back to this. So we do this every week. It's 7 questions. You try to guess. I try to guess. I don't know the answers. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. We'll find out together. Hi, how are you? We'll find out the answers together. And, oh, it's so irritating. It's so... If anybody wants to donate, don't donate the stars. Donate custom ear pods. They're like $1,000. I'm not doing that. I'll use the Temu version. All right, here we go. Question number 1. On February 25th, 1964, what boxer in 1964 won the world heavyweight title by defeating Sonny Liston? Now, I'm giving the question a chance to marinate so that you can hear it. February 25th, 1964. Who won the World Heavyweight Boxing Championship by defeating Sonny Liston? Now, I know the answer, but you might not know the answer, and that's why, wrong camera, that's why you get multiple choices. Usually, somebody who's really smart or knows how to Google has already put in an answer. Was it Joe Frazier? Smokin' Joe from Philadelphia? Was it Smokin' Joe? Was it George Foreman of the grill? I keep looking at the wrong camera. Of the grill fame? Was it him? Oh, he's going with Sugar Ray. Was it Muhammad Ali? And that is the best co-sell I can do. Or was it Larry Holmes, who beat Sonny Liston on February 25th, 1964, to become the heavyweight champion of the world? My answer, the correct answer. I'm just going to stop looking at that one entirely. My answer, the correct answer, I believe to be Muhammad Ali. We'll find out soon together. Don't let me do like I did last week and forget. Hey, Sean's there. All right, there's an Ali. Foreman beat Joe is what Rob says. We'll find out if I was wrong and you are right. And just a few more questions. Question number 2 on February 25th, 1991. During the Gulf War, a Scud missile hit a U.S. Army barracks in Saudi Arabia City, causing significant casualties. Do you remember that? Do you remember it taking place? When one of the Scuds actually deflected by a Patriot missile battery and then into the barracks, causing a lot of casualties. Was it in Riyadh? Was it in Bahrain? Was it in Jeddah? Or was it in Mecca? Fight in the jungle was right after night. Joe beat Liston. All right. Again, February 25th, 1991, during the first Gulf War, a Scud missile flying into Saudi Arabia, deflected by a Patriot missile, lands into the barracks, killing several service members. What city was it in? Was it in Riyadh, Bahrain, Jeddah, or Mecca? I believe the answer is Jeddah. Cassius Clay, she says. He had already changed his name before that fight, but good callback to the old name. To the Olympic gold medal winner, Cassius Clay. Question number 3. On February 26th, 1993, a bombing occurred in which major U.S. landmark, resulting in 6 deaths and over 1,000 injuries? That's February 26th, 1993. A bombing occurred in which major U.S. landmark? Now, this is another one where I know the answer, and I know the answer because of my dad. He liked to break world events to me, and this was one of the world events that he broke to me, and you just have to hear it in his voice. I can't. His voice had bad words, and we don't use bad words on the Lunds B Show or on the Supplemental. Here, it was a bombing. It's February 26, 1993. Where did it take place? Mr. Taney pops in with the World Trade Center, and that is one of the options. Was it the Pentagon? Was it the White House? Was it the World Trade Center? Or was it the Statue of Liberty? And the correct answer, of course, is the World Trade Center. It's the only place out of those options you were given that was actually bombed. Robert goes with Bahrain, and that wasn't even an option, so we know that's wrong. Question number 4. On February 27th, 1951, the 22nd Amendment of the U.S. Constitution was ratified. Mr. Stout there pops in with Trade Center. I agree. What does the amendment address? Now, I used to do Sailor of the Quarter and Sailor of the Years, and I used to do all those things, and I would ask kids questions about the Constitution because we swear to uphold and defend with our lives the Constitution. One of the questions I always asked was about the 18th Amendment, and I would follow that up with a question about the 22nd Amendment. So I know the answer. Do you? On February 28th, 1983, on February 27th, 1951, the 22nd Amendment of the U.S. Constitution was ratified. What does the amendment address? Was it the abolition of slavery, women's suffrage, which is their right to vote, even though it sounds horrible, presidential term limits, or the prohibition of alcohol? What did the 22nd Amendment address? The 22nd Amendment is the only amendment to repeal another amendment. And the amendment it repealed was the 18th Amendment. Yep, that's the answer. But I didn't tell you what it was. I know what it is. Do you know? That's the part we have to find out. On February 28th, 1983, Mr. Taney pops in with term limits. The goal here is to go 7 for 7. We want to go 7 for 7. Mr. Taney is not going 7 for 7. On February 28th, 1983, the final episode of what widely popular TV series aired, becoming the most watched television broadcast in American history at the time? So it's a TV show. We all watched it. We all loved it. It's coming to an end. It is the most watched TV show of all time. What was it? Was it Cheers? We all loved us some Cheers. Was it MASH? We also loved MASH. Mr. Taney pops in with MASH. Was it The Cosby Show? We all love The Cosby Show, yeah. Or was it Dallas? The most widely popular, the most watched television broadcast in American history at the time. Mr. Taney is spelling it different ways. Yes. Was it Cheers? Was it MASH? Was it The Cosby Show? Or was it Dallas? I agree with Mr. Stout and with Mr. Taney and with anybody else who says the answer is MASH, because I believe it was MASH. Oh, yeah, the helicopter flying off into the distance with the words in stone written below. The Korean War. I am a Korean War veteran. I know I look surprisingly good for my age, but that war, technically, is still going on. Things you didn't know, you needed to know. Question number 6, only two more to go. Question number 6. On March 1st, 1961, Robert pops in with Prohibition. A little late, but yeah, you're correct. On March 1st, 1961, what U.S. president established the Peace Corps by signing an executive order? It's the toughest job you'll ever love. The Peace Corps. Suicide is Painless theme song. That is correct. Would it help you if I said March 1st, 1961, I signed the Peace Corps executive order? Would that help you? Was that any good? I couldn't. There's so few presidential voices that I do, and that's one of them. The options that you have are Dwight David Eisenhower. Robert goes with Gunsmoke again, pulling from an option that is not available. Robert is going 0 for 0 here. Was it Dwight David Eisenhower? Was it John F. Kennedy, Lyndon Baines Johnson, or Richard Milhous Nixon? Who was it that established the Peace Corps, the toughest job you'll ever love, on March 1st, 1961? And finally, the last question of this week's episode of the Supplemental. On March 3rd, 1991, an incident of police brutality involving Rodney King occurred in what U.S. city, leading to widespread outage and subsequent riots? Where did they beat Rodney King? JFK, correct. Thank you. It was definitely the impression that did it for you. Or it could have been Mayor Quigley. Where did Rodney King get beat? Interesting fact, side note, yes, correct, LA. Interesting side note, there were 3 other black men in the car with Rodney King that night. And the 3 other men were arrested without incident. So, for those, racist! No, if they were racist, they would have beat all of them. All right, so I got some JFK answers popping in. I got the Peace Corps popping in. And finally, was it New York City, Chicago, Los Angeles, or Miami? We all know. We all know the answer, of course, is Los Angeles. Now, let's find out how you did. Did anybody go 7 for 7 this week? I think I may have. Question number 1, the answer, of course, was Cassius Clay, formerly known as Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali. Question number 2, I got wrong, and none of you got correct, so we all fail. It was Bahrain. Question number 3, was the World Trade Center? Question number 4, son of a gun. That's not right. That's not right. The 22nd Amendment does not address term limits. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. AI is not going to take over because AI is a failure. It's the 22nd Amendment. What was the 20 Amendment? Oh, I wrote 222. That hasn't happened yet. I did mean it's 2 terms. Son of a gun. I don't know what to say. I don't know how that's right. I know the 22nd Amendment undid the 18th Amendment, but AI is arguing with me. Doesn't matter. I didn't go 7 for 7. Anyone who answered presidential term limits is correct. The Mandela effect, nice. MASH was correct. John Fitzgerald Kennedy was correct, and Los Angeles was correct. I do not believe you got question number 2 correct, Mr. Taney, but you were very, very close to going 7 for 7. Yeah, I will do more research on the 22nd Amendment. I am positive that the 22nd Amendment undid the 18th Amendment. I'm positive of that. but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for joining us on this beautiful Sunday morning. I wish you all nothing but the best. Have a wonderful day. Remember, just be the best person that you can be. And if you're a great person today, be an even better person tomorrow. The Lunsby Show, we tape a new episode tonight. So check us out there wherever fine podcasts are sold. Me and Chick Brew doing our old morning radio show, except in podcast format. Until next time.